Hello, and welcome to a new series that we're going to call Praises and Blazes, if there's nothing else to call it. And that sounds like a good one to me. Anyway, and Christy thought it would be a good idea to video things, the intro anyway, while I'm doing something. So I'm changing all of our dining room lights, replacing our old CF bulbs with new LED bulbs, which are supposed to be more environmentally friendly. If it wasn't for all the plastic packaging, I might agree. And so the point of this whole series is to, what am I trying to say here? This lockdown has taught me at least a few things. You know, when you have to spend 4 months somewhere, and then with all of the technology that we've come to depend on, like the internet and Zoom and computers and ordering things online, you do realize that a lot of this technology, some of it works pretty well, some of it's okay, and others are, well, complete dog shit, and should probably have never been produced. So the reviews that we're going to do in the little series of segments are going to be, well, about the various technologies. Some are good, you know, some I'm happy with, and some not. And I'd also like to review the apps and various websites from an accessibility point of view. So from the blind, visually impaired angle. Because many of these things really have not taken that into consideration, it would seem. Or in some cases, you might think they have gone the extra mile to make things completely inaccessible.
May I interject?
Sure.
Sean's visually impaired, for those of you who are watching this and don't know.
2 out of 3 lights installed. Yay.
We don't usually mention that both of us
we
have
don't
vision issues
So,
because it really doesn't really matter.
yeah, I should have probably done that in the intro. You know, I'm Sean Kirkpatrick from Lodestone GPS. People may or may not have seen, or since we're probably going to be linking it to that channel anyway, it might be obvious. But, you know, okay, 3 lights installed. Hey Google, turn on dining room light. Let's see if the technology works.
Turning the dining room light on.
Yay, that worked.
Perfect.
Google heard this time. A lot of the times it just doesn't bother to hear or it can't understand.
And it's been a year since Sean installed Google speakers all over my house and,
now
connected it to Wi-Fi.
And now we're standing, at least I'm standing, under the giant ceiling fan that I just installed a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
With a nice breeze in the dining room.
Want to give some mini review? Just a taste? Is it a praise or a blaze?
That one is a praise.
Woo.
Because it's their Hampton Bay ceiling fans, and we've had pretty good luck with them. We have 2 in this apartment, and I have one that I've had for 12 years, and they've been pretty good, actually. Now, if Home Depot, I wish, hadn't given me a box that had been previously opened with ripped packaging and damaged styrofoam, you know, if you're going to give me an open box product, I wouldn't mind an open box product discount. But I'll go into a Home Depot review in another segment. There's many things to say.
So this is a praise.
Yeah, for now, yes. I can go into other Hampton Bay things. There's the Hampton Bay mini blind problem that we'll go into later. But yeah, so that's what the series will be, if anyone's interested in technologies that work or don't work or sort of work. And then we'll try to use social media for what it's supposed to be for, to name and shame companies into doing things they don't normally give a shit about doing until someone actually mentions it. You know, like, oh, our product should be made accessible, but, you know, you can actually write to these companies, and I've tried that, but, you know, I may as well have just stood outside and pissed into the wind for all the good it tends to do. So that's, yeah, that's our
These
series.
praises and blazes will be quite candid.
Yes, I have no intention of holding back, because it's like, that's what happens in a lot of reviews. People are like, well, it's okay, or the company is working on it, or it's, you just live with it. It's like, no, enough. You know, we all are now, the technology and things have now worked their way into our lives, and we all depend on it now, especially being locked in our homes or not being supposed to travel, even though people still do. We can pretty much blaze all those stupid people that are gathering in
I
large
sense a
groups.
blaze. Let's leave that for...
Yeah, that could be
There's
another-
lots coming up.
Yeah,
Put it
so,
this way.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So welcome to the segment,
Yes,
Praises and Blazes, or
and-
the series.
And that's, of course, Christy behind the camera.
Hi,
She is
Christy
the
Casson.
videographer. So,
So
yeah.
for your information, Sean's website is www.lodestone-gps.com, and mine is christyk.ca. So yeah.
And I have SeanK.ca as
Yes.
well. Wait, that site it hasn't been updated in a while, but that's okay.
I'm to blame for that.
Yeah.
Blaze me, blaze me.
Well, you're the web mistress, so
Yeah.
And the social media person. So
yeah, get on that.
yeah. So you know, whatever.
All right, so we'll see you for the first official praise. Will it be a praise or a blaze? We'll leave
Well, it
that.
depends on what I review. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's many products, so I'll review the ones that I have access to, and websites and apps and.
And
various
along the
things.
way, you'll learn some pretty cool tips because Sean is really, really handy.
And maybe some interesting curse phrases, because I have some interesting things I want to call certain companies.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Until the next episode of Praises and Blazes, this is Christy and
And Sean.
signing off.
All right.